The View with Drew, right on cue. How's it going, buddy? Guys, I'm sorry. I'm in the minority just like with Elemental, but do the thing. No, I'm totally kidding. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant the Movie and TV Guy. This movie, way better than Elemental. In fact, this movie makes Elemental look like even bigger pile of shit than it already was.
I want to make this clear. The
Right.
reason that he's making this joke about Elemental is because I liked it.
Yeah,
and
that is
I have
exactly.
the poster over there. I liked the movie, and he doesn't like the fact that I liked
Ben
it.
likes the movie.
And I called him out on it too. I called him out on it.
Ben is doing an impression of my audience after I saw Nefarious, who don't understand that a movie review is a movie review, and that there's plenty of people who will agree with you other places to go find them. All right, anyway, that being said, hi everyone, it's me, Grant the Movie and TV Guy. Welcome to Raise the Bar with Grant, everybody, and we are here with
Ben. It's been a while since I've been here. I think the last time I was here
was
what's up?
The Machine.
The Machine. It was the Machine. I thought it was Renfield.
Fudge
but it was
that female dog. This is Russia.
Yes.
It's a kid show, Ben. You see, kid show.
It is a kid show.
No, it's not. Splinter's totally gonna fuck that fly. You know he will.
It was such an it was really
That was
weird. Did it look like Splinter in this movie had two sets of ears, or was that just me?
It's not just you. I noticed that too. So anyway, it's the use. So anyway, we saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem, which another long title. We need to stop with all the long titles.
It didn't even fit on the little screen that was.
Yeah.
That was the second time I saw that since I started working at that theater. The first one was Mission Impossible.
We're going to see Dolby. We're going to be. He and I are going to be in Dolby 2 days in a row. Except tomorrow he can't review because I don't know, he has a job or something. Ugh.
Yeah.
But he is going to go see the movie that they're not screen produced. But that is not what we saw tonight. We saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. So should I give them the cadence of what this is? So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, first and foremost, is directed by Jeff Rowe, who I did not realize this was the co-director on Mitchell's vs. the Machines.
Mm-hmm.
And it is also co-directed by a fellow by the name of Kyler Spears, who is like my age, and who was a background artist on Mitchell's vs. the Machine. So this is the 7th theatrical Ninja Turtle movie. It is the 3rd theatrical Ninja Turtle movie produced by the wonderful folks at Nickelodeon. And it's the 2nd animated one after 2007's TMNT. But this is a full-blown reboot. And it tells the origin stories of Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Leonardo, who, of course, for those who don't know, were infected in a sewer by some pesky mutant ooze. Yeah, my non-existent girlfriend has a problem with when I spew mutant ooze also.
You're disgusting.
I know, we were making jokes. Dude, I forgot what theater I was in a few times in the theater. If you didn't notice some of the jokes I made with you. But anyway, Mutant Ooze gets on these 4 baby turtles. It happens. And eventually they mutate into larger baby turtles who are bipedal. You can walk on their 2 feet. And they are adopted by a sewer rat named Master Splinter, who becomes also big, but in one of the film's better jokes, because he's already a slightly older rat, he becomes an old man rat, and because they're baby turtles, they stay baby turtles. That totally makes sense. And he uses kung fu movies and YouTube how-to videos to train them in the art of ninjutsu. And they grow up. It's been 15 years, and they have been still roaming the sewers in New York City. And eventually, a super criminal who may also have mutant powers by the name of Superfly, voiced by Ice Cube in one of the scene-stealing performances of the movie, is committing crimes with his crew of fellow mutants, and who all were infected by that ooze. can they turn them around, or will the human-hating mutant squad annihilate mankind? And can the Ninja Turtles save the day? And also, can they go to high school like other boring people? They're going to need the help of an aspiring journalist with a tragic past by the name of April O'Neil to help them and let the Cowabunga mayhem begin. So, Ninja Turtles was, all kidding aside, damn good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Might be the best Nickelodeon movie. Rango being close to the top, but pretty close to Rango for me.
Yeah, I'd agree.
And it definitely wasn't the worst Nickelodeon movies. Those would be Fantasy Football and The Last Airbender. The Last Shitbender, as I call it. But yeah, this was a really fun flick. It had a really great animation. I liked the kind of sketchbook look of it. I want to see it in 3D, but Poopy Pants here wouldn't let us see it in 3D.
I don't think 3D is a good format to watch movies in.
Every party needs a pooper. That's why we invited you, Ben.
On our drive back from the theater, I put on East Coast classic hip hop.
Oh,
and
yeah.
After I left your house, I switched it to 90s hip hop, and then I went to 80s. And I know it was a 90s hip hop based movie. That's what all the music was. I thought that the 80s hip hop that I was listening to fit the movie a bit more.
The soundtrack was one of the best parts of this movie. Soundtrack was fucking awesome.
I would put this soundtrack on the same level as the first Spider-Verse movie.
Same. And I have a good use of the song "What's Up." Good use of that song, especially in a car chase, and then like a techno remix of it.
Mm-hmm.
Finally gives that song some redemption. That song is on the list of the worst songs ever. It's one of my favorites. I don't know why it was ever on.
I think it was because of that Jimmy Fallon skit that he did a while ago.
Yeah. But yeah, this movie is really good. I'm gonna kind of be a little bit of a poopy pants though about a couple of things. First and foremost, I wanted it to be a little bit funnier. Like, it was funny, but it was a little bit too... Sometimes I think that it's about 98 minutes, and it's fast-paced kind of to a fault sometimes. I think sometimes it blows through the plot so quickly that it doesn't really take any time for humor or heart. It's just kind of a lot of stuff, and maybe a few too many things. Also, this is not a fucking kids movie. How this got a PG rating is kind of amazing. Seth Rogen was one of the writers, I should point out. And it's clear, because there's some very off-color jokes and some swearing in this movie. It's kind of surprising. Like, Ice Cube curses a lot. There's a lot of joking about milking male turtles in this. There's a lot of jokes about, like...
One of the... I'm soundtrack right now.
About Splinter wanting to fuck a stink bug. Like, not even kidding you. That is a subplot.
One of the scene... This is the trailer, so I'm going to talk about it. The scene where they're they're cutting the fruit and shit. The song that's like the score behind that is called "Dipshits on a Roof."
Yeah.
There's right after that is "Murder the Shreks."
And then the other thing is what is basically the theme song of this movie is a song called "Ante Up," where half the lyrics in that song, which they censor it, but half the lyrics in that song are the N-word, and it's all about robbing and kidnapping someone at gunpoint. And that is like the backing music of this movie. And again, the soundtrack's really good, but then also it's really violent. There's some Cronenbergian body horror in regards to the Superfly character, especially later on, that's kind of grotesque and terrifying, honestly. Like, if I were 7 years old, that would creep me out. It kind of creeped me out as an adult. And also, Ice Cube, like, you don't have to curse in every movie, bro. And again, look at me talking, but, like, it's a kid's movie. He shouldn't... There's a lot of cursing. And all of it is Ice Cube doing it. I mean, it's like, pissed off, what the hell, damn, like, over and over and over again. It's like, come on, bro. It's a kid's movie. They're not, like, saying fuck or anything, but it's like, you're cursing. Watch your fucking language. For real, Cube. He did. He did make 6 in the morning police at my door. I appreciated that. That was a cute joke. Also, a couple of cute little in jokes I just want to point out. The robot bat mutant, whose name escapes me. Wingnut. Is voiced by the actress who plays Nadia the vampire on What We Do in the Shadows. That was a very cute in joke. I also like the fact that Splinter is voiced by Jackie Chan, and in the montage of live action clips that he uses to teach them ninjutsu there's like 4 Jackie Chan movies, like live action Jackie Chan movies. In there, I think there was even a little bit of like Drunken Master.
That wasn't Jackie Chan. That was Bruce Lee.
No, there's Bruce Lee. There's Jackie Chan. Like there was a scene from Rumble in the Bronx in there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Some cute little references there. You can tell it's a Nickelodeon movie because in the span of the first 15 minutes, there's a SpongeBob and a Hey Arnold joke. I liked it. I liked all the in-jokes, but again, I think it's just the lack of heart in it. There really is none. I mean, when you really stop and think about it, there is the whole idea of wanting to be normal and letting your kids leave the nest, and there's a little bit of substance about like bigotry and sort of judging people based on how they look or how different they are from you. But that's kind of given very, very little lip service. A lot of the movie, there's not even a lot of like brotherly bonding scenes. There's not even like scenes. There's no real thing to show the relationship as much with Splinter and the kids. There's a lot of it. I wish that it was a little longer and it slowed down and kind of had more of those beats in it. There's kind of one scene that is intentionally cringy, but that's kind of what makes it work, where they're rhyming about, what was it, like bacon and egg bagels or something?
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, give him a bacon, egg, and cheese. And they're all doing it together. And it's kind of a cute moment. It's one of the few moments where you see like the camaraderie of the 4 turtles. Also, no Venus de Milo in this movie. They're trying to erase Venus de Milo, and as a feminist, I don't appreciate it. Bring Venus de Milo in for the sequel. Anyway, for those who don't know, in the Turtle series, Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation, which was produced by the Power Rangers creators, they introduced a female turtle by the name of Venus de Milo, who was also a Ninja Turtle. There's a 5th one.
I did not like the 5th. I'll be honest.
Yeah, well, misogynist. Anyway,
not me being misogynist.
I only kind of like the Barbie movie. I'm Ben. Anyway,
I liked Oppenheimer more because I saw Oppenheimer first.
Okay, fair enough. Hey Ben, you are Benuff. You're good at lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Check him out. He's just Ben.
I also liked that.
Yeah, you tell us what you think now.
The big thing I want to talk about with this movie is the music, because this is very East Coast. This is very everything like that. I know it was really easy to do this, but they used Gucci Mane and they used Bruno Mars's song "Wake Up in the Sky" because they say "I'm super fly," and that's the only bit that we hear of the song. It's a really good song, but I think just the fact there's been really good. There's about 3 good iconic Ninja Turtle songs that I've seen.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go, baby.
Go Ninja, go Ninja. The Michael Bay Shell Shocked rap song that happened.
Oh, when they're in the elevator, that was cool.
No. The one that happened in the end credits.
Okay.
It's let me see who wrote that song. Okay, this was Juicy J with Khalifa, Ty Dolla $ign, and Kill the Noise. Just a really good if I was like working out and like pumping like iron, I would listen to this song to get like hyped. And then the song that was in this one was just called Mutant Mayhem, and that was I like that one.
It was good. And here's the thing: it feels like, and I mean this as a compliment. It not only feels like a Nickelodeon movie, it feels kind of like an old school Nickelodeon movie, like the Good Burger Snow Day era, which I kind of dig. Like the animation style even kind of fits the old Nicktoons vibe with a little bit of like a modern touch up. It has that sort of, like I mentioned to you, and I meant it sincerely, when we see Baxter Stockman's lab at the beginning, I mentioned that it kind of looked like the boarding house from Hey Arnold. And it was kind of, that was a neat little detail. I liked the movie a lot. I feel like I'm being down on it. Like, I'm still going to give this a high score. It's probably still going to be my film of the week. I just think that, man, I kind of... A little more depth in the sequel, because they are making a sequel. That has already been confirmed.
Yes, I think there's also being like 2 seasons of a show.
I think that, they're going to do like a limited series on Nickelodeon, I think. So they're going back at the barnyard on this guy. I'm for Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron's the shiznit. But actually, Jimmy Neutron might be in the running for best Nickelodeon movie. Quite frankly, I think it's the one I've watched the most of all of them. But also I want to quickly mention the cast here because the cast is amazing. First off, let's mention the young actors who play the Ninja Turtles. We got this guy Micah Abbey as Donatello. I hope I'm saying this name correctly. Shimon Brown Jr. as Michelangelo. Nicholas Cantu as Leonardo, and the only one of the young actors I recognize, Brady Noon as Raphael. Brady Noon, for those who don't know, was Thor in Good Boys. And he also was the main kid on the Mighty Ducks the Disney Plus series.
Did you know that Leonardo was the voice of Gumball in The Amazing World of Gumball?
I did not, and I like Gumball.
Yes. So I watched an interview with this cast, and I forget his name, but he's mentioned something how like he took inspiration from Ben Schwartz, who went on. Tell. Well, because he's like, Ben Schwartz is always known for playing blue characters. And I sat back and I looked at it. I'm like, well, he was in the DuckTales reboot that Disney did. He's I can't remember. The only joke I can think of is Ben Schwartz saying, "I could have been called Turbo." He was freaking out about that. And then he's most known for Sonic. And then Ben Schwartz also voices Leo in the Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that Netflix series that had happened. So then cool. This new Leonardo was known for first Gumball, and then is now going to be this version of Leonardo.
That's cool. I love Gumball. I still hope they make the Gumball movie because they've been talking about it. You know what? Fun fact, real quick. I promise there's a purpose to this. My knowledge of DuckTales is limited to the fact that it exists and the meme, which is the Larry I'm on DuckTales. Now, fun fact about that. About Danny Pudi interview. Fun fact about that. My cousin-in-law's uncle was Larry King. Rest in peace. My cousin's husband is the nephew of Larry King.
Wow.
I believe his mother's great nephew, his mother's uncle was Larry King. So he went to family dinners at Larry King's house. He does a really good impression of him. Hayden, if you're watching this, shout out to you, Hayden. You're my dude, my buddy.
That's cool.
Yeah. So and then just the supporting Hannibal Buress as Genghis Frog. Rose Byrne as Leatherhead. Rose Byrne's having quite the year. If you guys have not seen, and this is for the adults watching, if you have not seen Platonic on Apple TV Plus, do so. It also has Seth Rogen involved in it. It's fantastic. John Cena as Rocksteady. Jackie Chan as mentioned as Splinter. Ice Cube, as mentioned before, as Superfly. Natasha Demetrio as Wingnut, as we mentioned. Ayo Edebiri as April O'Neil, who also is having quite a year, especially if you've seen Theater Camp. She was hilarious in that movie. He's wasted, but Giancarlo Esposito as Baxter Stockman. That's right, Gustavo Fring is in this movie. Post Malone as Ray Fillet. And Seth Rogen as Bebop. Paul Rudd as Mondo Gecko. And Maya Rudolph as Cynthia Outram. What a cast, bro. Oh, and also Mr. Beast as not Casey Jones. I stand by that. He will not be Casey Jones.
And I told you this at the theater. I think it would be really cool to have Casey Jones in the movie. I like Casey Jones. Bo Burnham
be Casey Jones, damn it. Bo Burnham for Casey Jones.
Yes. Mr. Beast is the Times Square guy. I believe it was the one that helped Splinter up.
Darman Casey Jones. That's what I want. If there's going to be any YouTube influencer, I want it to be freaking Darman.
Darman?
Darman. You've never seen Darman movie?
I know who he is.
I
do not want him.
Movie with, and the day is saved, and then Casey just goes like, hey, Casey Jones fam, remember, we're not just making mutant turtles, we're saving lives. And if you...
Awful.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this message. I totally don't abuse my actors, and have a wonderful day. Anyway, for those who have not seen Darman, don't watch his channel, but watch YMS's reaction to his channel. It's amazing. Anyway, especially the cop one. It's amazing. Anywho, so yeah, good movie. I really enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to the sequel. I do hope, again, this is a good start. I want a little more, and I want a little more depth. That's all I ask of you, Nickelodeon. I know that high-energy wackiness is kind of your thing. I also can't believe this is like the second Nickelodeon movie I've seen in a week. The other one being the Zoe 101 sequel movie. I don't remember if Nick produced it, but it's based on a Nick show. It counts. But yeah, it's a weird... and then, well, we'll mention that in Trailer Trash. The Nickelodeon movie I'm really looking forward to this year. Other than Good Burger 2. I forgot Good Burger 2 is coming out this November.
Me too.
Cannot wait. Remember, Ben, I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes. Hey, I'm a dude. He's a dude. You know what? Fuck all that. That's the greatest Nickelodeon movie. Good Burger.
Good Burger?
Yep. Hell yeah, man. Love Good Burger. Anywho, also Scumbug is in this movie. He doesn't have a voice actor. He's credited as himself, and Splinter's totally gonna fuck him. Anyway! No, it's true. Did you not see them freaking tonguing it at the end of the... I'm not kidding.
I know.
See the movie. This movie is going to inspire a whole lot of DeviantArt. You know it's going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. There's some weird fetish shit in this movie. Really, really fucking weird. Anyway, it's a family picture. Anyway, so any other thoughts, Ben, or are you ready to score this baby?
I'm ready to score.
All right. Do you want to do the honors?
Yeah.
If there is such a thing as a light version of this, that's kind of what it is. But I am going to go all the way with it, just barely. A 5. Bang, 5 out of 5.
5
stars.
Indeed. It's a 5.
I can't go plus on it because just those little minor things.
There have been a lot of 5-star movies that I've watched recently.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a good. It's continuing the trend of this year, which is mostly pretty good movies. Especially this last month or two. There's been just a lot of good. All the big movies, all the little movies, are all really, really good.
Talk to Me, Barbie, Oppenheimer,
Mission Impossible, Joyride,
Asteroid City,
Cobweb. If you say
Spider-Verse,
I'm kicking you off the stream.
You know what? It is a 5-star movie on my Letterboxd.
And then Nimona, They Clone Tyrone,
Guardians 3, which is now on Disney Plus today.
Past Lives was fantastic. I saw that on vacation.
It was a good year, and
it's been a good year overall. Man, and even like earlier in the year, we had a lot of good early in the year movies. Kind of front Theater Camp, which is in theaters now. I saw it in January at Sundance, but it's now.
And you really did love The Baker.
Oh no, The Baker can suck my cock. But anyway, kids show, Grant. Right, kids show. Right. All right. Can suck my front part. Anyway, that makes it somehow worse. I have to be real with you. That actually makes it worse.
It does.
So anyway, yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. Kind of only just for me, but I still really liked it. I'm not over the moon. Like, it's not going to be on my best of list. It'll probably be a runner-up, but I really liked it. So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. You ready to talk some trailer trash, baby? You ready?
We have like 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, we do. We can go a little over. It's not a big deal. Just a little over. Okay, let me because I have to find it. We also had only a handful of trailers this time. It was not.
Yeah, it was a Mighty movie.
Well, hold on. We're gonna go in order. So, The Marvels. This was a newer trailer for me. I think it looks good. Then again, a lot of misogynistic Brie Larson hating tools that I know. Wilk, what? What?
That's not how you say my last name.
Oh, that's right. It's Wilkie, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I
It's spelled like Wilk, though.
yeah, but the E is pronounced.
Okay.
I don't think Brie Larson can act. I really don't.
She can. Okay, go watch Room. She won an Oscar for that movie. She's really freaking good in that movie.
You can win an Oscar doesn't mean you can act.
Yes, it does. Dude, that is the definition of. If you win an Oscar for acting, that means you can act.
Leonardo DiCaprio acted in really good movies before he got his Oscar.
Who?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, yeah. Okay. Everybody agrees that he should have won long before he did, but that doesn't change the fact that he's a good actor, and it doesn't change the fact that she's.
The Oscars are a scam.
Well, they are, but the Oscars don't matter. But still, that movie was a really good movie. That was I think my second favorite movie of the 2010s. Actually, was Room.
I was talking to some people at work about it, Brie Larson, and they said that you haven't watched The Room or like Scott Pilgrim or Kong Skull Island. I'm like, well, I watched Kong Skull Island, but she was barely in it. Like she was just the photographer.
She was underused. You've seen Scott Pilgrim though. If you haven't,
yeah, but who took over that scene was the vegan Evil X. That's all that people talked about was him because of his vegan powers, and like that was like what started off the vegan jokes all the time.
So, you know why you only use 10% of your brain, because the other 90% is filled with curds and whey. You've seen Scott Pilgrim though, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like the second best Michael Cera performance after Barbie, like straight up.
I think Superbad.
Okay, Superbad's up there. Superbad, Juno.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Michael Cera's been. Paws of Fury. There, I said it. Arrested Development. George Michael Bluth. Always. All
right, let's go back to Trailer Trash. Sorry, we got
Trailer Trash. So Marvel's looks good. Screw the haters. Gran Turismo. We are going to see an early screening of it on Wednesday in Dolby. At least I am. I don't know if you can come.
I don't know if I'm gonna go see it or not. I have one Gran Turismo game in my library.
Mm-hmm.
I am a PlayStation user though.
Yeah. PlayStation's better.
I don't know if I'll see it or not.
I'm seeing it because I see everything. But yeah, it looks okay. It looks like a giant PS4 ad or PS5 ad, I guess. But it looks fine. We'll be seeing it. Neil Blomkamp, I'm hoping it's good just because he hasn't made a good movie since his first one, which was District 9, which was fantastic. But after that, though Chappie I like more than some people. I actually kind of like Chappie. But yeah. So we're seeing that. Looks good. Blue Beetle, seeing that in a couple weeks. Hopefully Ben can come with me to that one, maybe?
It depends.
That's the same.
School starts real soon for me, man.
What?
School starts back up for me soon.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're like 12. I forgot.
I'm 22.
Yeah, like I said, dude. Everyone who's 2 years younger than me at this age looks like a child to me. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is when you get to be old like me. I'm kidding, totally. Yeah, Blue Beetle looks like fun. It's kind of rendered pointless because they're going to reboot DC after the next movie in the universe, which is Aquaman this Christmas. So it's all Amber Heard's fault. Blame her. She's the reason. They're going to end the current DC timeline. I do hope it looks like it's going to be the best George Lopez performance, though, since The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. So that should be fun. Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled. He ruined my dream journal. I did not. Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled. Okay. I love Shark Boy and Lava Girl for all the wrong reasons. It's one of my favorite. I loved it when I was 12 for all the right reasons, and as an adult, I love it for all the wrong reasons. They are making another Spy Kids, I hear. That's coming out.
I've seen that.
I don't know how I feel about it, because the fourth one was such ass. Like, the first three were good, and they have a totally new cast of people. It's like, I understand that Carmen and Junior are like 40 now, but still, like, come on, bro. Anyway, moving on. Migration. This movie, I'm not gonna lie, this movie kind of looks like shit. It looks like it's a babysitter for your crying 6-year-old and nothing more. It has a couple of jokes that made me go, hey, that's kind of amusing. Like, I don't know. The Decal Orange joke was kind of okay. That's about it.
I'm not a big fan of Aquafina.
You haven't seen her in the right stuff though. You need to watch her show, and you need to watch The Farewell too. I like Aquafina quite a bit. I liked her in Shang-Chi. I don't know what your problem is with her in Shang-Chi. I thought she was fine.
She's been so annoying.
What do you mean? She's underplaying it in that movie. She's not even going full Aquafina as much in that one.
I don't want to see a full Aquafina at that point then.
Can I make a bit of a controversial statement?
Go ahead.
Outside of the Despicable Me films, the Sing films, and the recent movie that gifted us the glory that was Peaches, 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 I kind of don't like Illumination movies that much.
That's fair.
I didn't like the Secret Life of Pets movies, really. I hated The Grinch with a passion. It's one of the worst freaking things I've ever seen. Lorax was okay, but it was hypocritical. And also, like, I'm sorry. This is me speaking as a Swiftie and as a child of the High School Musical generation, but I'm sorry. You have Zac Efron and Taylor Swift in your musical, and they don't get a song. Like, come on. Ed Helms gets a song, and they don't. Come on now.
I watch Hop every Easter.
Is that Illumination?
It is.
Can I be real? I kind of like Hop. I think it's underrated.
Yeah.
It's a cute movie. I think it didn't get a fair shake when it came out. I think it needs to be reevaluated. It's the Santa Claus with the Easter Bunny, but that's okay. I like the Santa Claus movies. I like all of them except the third one.
That's fine.
But yeah, for the most part, don't like Illumination, so I will be seeing this for the benefit of the channel and not for my own entertainment, and hopefully it'll surprise me. And then lastly, speaking of movies that Grant actually wants to see that are surprising, Paw Patrol the Mighty Movie. This is the other Nickelodeon movie I was talking about. For those who saw my review from 2 years ago, which was the first year of my channel, I reviewed the first Paw Patrol movie, and having only half watched Paw Patrol as I was waking up from the Nick at Night lineup and or watching it with kids in my actual life every once in a while, seeing maybe a handful of episodes ever of Paw Patrol, I kind of loved the movie because it was actually kind of a thoughtful meditation on mental health. I'm not kidding. And it was like a G-rated cartoon that actually had like the cop dog character freeze up and his owner go like, dude, you need to take some time off. Like, it's okay. You know, like, I was like, wow, damn movie. So I'm actually looking forward to this. They're superheroes now, and Mayor Donald Trump, Humdinger. I'm sorry, Donald Trump. I mean, Donald Trump. He's going to jail finally. Yay! He won't go to jail. Humdinger is a giant now. So that's kind of funny. And again, DeviantArt is going to have a field day. And, yeah. Apparently it's actually PG, I found out. How are they going to pull that? Because it's Paw Patrol. It's aimed literally at 4-year-olds. And reviewers who have to see it for their channel who actually kind of liked it and are kind of guilty to say they liked it. But yeah, looking forward to it. Looks like fun. And was there shawarma? Yes, there is a scene during the credits that you absolutely should stick around for if you want to know who's coming in part 2.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to say who it is. We want you to find out for yourself. It was a nice reveal. But you can probably guess if you're a Ninja Turtle fan. That is all I will say. So yeah, that's it. We will be back tomorrow. At least I will be back tomorrow. He's coming with me, but he's sadly not going to be able to review the movie. Meg 2: The Trench, which is not being screened for critics until tomorrow. So, yeah. It's directed by the director of Free Fire. And so if it sucks, I'm going to be doubly disappointed. It's not only a Meg sequel, but it's a sequel to... It's directed by a director whose work I like.
Because the Meg itself is a book series. It's a 6
that's right, it is.
Mm-hmm. So there's more that we're going to probably see in this universe.
Speaking of movies that are good that have Brie Larson in it, Free Fire. Underrated movie. Check it out. The whole movie is one giant comedy shootout for like an hour and a half.
My favorite movie that has Brie Larson is Between Two Ferns, where she gets roasted.
Wait a minute, what about 21 Jump Street? Now, come on.
Is she in 21 Jump Street?
Yeah, she's like Jonah Hill's like love interest in 21 Jump Street.
That is Brie Larson.
Yeah.
I forgot.
You gotta at least give me that one. Everybody loves those movies. 21 Jump Street's amazing. Fuck Jonah Hill, but 21 Jump Street's amazing. You do know that he's like a pedo, right? Like that they came out about it. Yeah. And Justin Long, sadly. My heart breaks a little bit more for the fact that Justin Long was in on it because I like Justin Long and now I can't like Justin Long anymore because he's great. Turns out his character in Barbarian was not that far from the truth, people. That's too bad. Anyway, but yeah, we'll do the Meg 2 and then Monday, because this guy is making him work because he's the boss man.
I did not make
No, you're not. I'm kidding. Ryan
worked every
and
Monday.
on Monday are going to Creve Coeur, also at AMC, so we can use our points to see. We thought it was only going to be in LA and New York. Apparently, it's going to be in select theaters in St. Louis. We're going to see Randall Park's directorial debut, Shortcomings, which has been getting a lot of positive buzz. So we're seeing that Monday night. We'll have a review of that. Next week is Gran Turismo, and I think Last Voyage of the Demeter?
Yes, Voyage of the Demeter comes out the 11th.
Are tickets on sale for that yet?
Let me
Even
check.
our theater? I don't think they are.
Let me check. Coming soon.
And we also
are on sale.
Dope. We're also have Blue Beetle coming and Strays, which hopefully you'll go with me. I'm not going to be able to see it till Friday of that weekend, but hopefully you'll go with me to that one.
For Strays?
Yeah.
Depends.
Yeah. And then also, I don't know if we're going to do a video on it. We might do a quick thoughts, but the Riff Tracks live event of the movie Rad, the BMX movie from the 80s, is coming up that weekend too. Probably going to see that right after I see Blue Beetle, like in the same day. So, yeah, that's all coming up. And also, hopefully, Bottoms. I hope we get Bottoms.
One block.
Who dat?
Hmm?
Who is that?
I have no idea. It was just a random phone noise. It was like a phone call, and then I didn't die. It was like a robocall.
Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah, that's all coming up. And until we meet again, who are you? Tell them who you are and where to find you.
I'm Ben. You can look at my letterbox to see my movie reviews. I will try, after this video has been posted, to get back into editing some game clips that I have saved on my hard drive that I just haven't really been able to edit. It's been 1 year since I touched that file, so
yeah,
I'm just gonna get some done.
Also, his letterbox and his YouTube channel, their links are in the description of this video right now. So that is Ben, and of course, until we meet again, all that stuff will be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. Subscribe, like, follow me on all the things. You know the drill. And then take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And now I want to know down below. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. What did you think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? The movie is good. You think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. And we'll catch you guys next time. See you, everybody. See you, Ben. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
See ya.
Bye.